Hey everyone, Derek and Paula here from A Guy, a Girl, and a Camper Van. This leg got off to a bit of a rocky start. Unfortunately, when we were on our way out of Waskaganish on the access road, the 102 kilometer gravel road, on our way out we ended up actually blowing a tire.
Lots of fun.
Yeah, and so unfortunately we had to replace that on the side of the gravel road, which wasn't too big of a deal, but that meant that we had no spare tire anymore because we had to put our spare on. And we have a lot of distance left to cover, so we decided that it was probably not a great idea to continue without getting another spare. So we are now at Canadian Tire. And we were able to get a new tire put on the rim that we blew, and we also picked up a second tire as well. They only had enough time to put one on a rim, so you can see in the back we've now got some tires in our back seat. We're going to go to a spot where it's easy for me to take off the spare tire, put on our new one that's on a rim, and then the spare will go back on the back. And then we will have one more tire. Once we get to another Canadian Tire, they'll put it on a rim for us for free. So then we'll have two identical brand new tires on the back. But at least for the rest of the day today, we'll have one half decent tire and a full-size spare again. So if we do blow the half decent one, at least we know we've got another one to replace it with.
That's right.
So about 5 kilometers later, we hit another gravel road. So we haven't actually had a chance to put on our new good tire yet. I was hoping that there would be a pull-off along the highway where I could do it. We've been on this gravel now for about 35 kilometers, and our next turnoff is in about another 6, so hopefully that's going to be pavement. But in the meantime, I thought of a joke. Normally, whenever we're tired, we go to bed. But now we can't go to bed because our bed is already tired. Get it? Because there's tires on our bed.
Now you know what I deal with. Sorry.
All the way through Quebec, like every 20 minutes it seems, we've passed a sign saying that there's a covered bridge coming up, and I've gotten excited. But then every time we get close to it, it turns out that it's on a different route than we're going. You have to turn for the bridge. But this time, it's right in front of us and we're doing it. Awesome. So we just made our turn, and it's still gravel for apparently another 52 kilometers until we get to the next road. But we think we just figured out what happened using an actual paper map. It basically, we're in here-ish, and we're gonna join this 113 here. And 113, it looks like it's probably the paved route, but because we told our GPS to give us the fastest route, it gave us a shortcut that went kind of along here. And so it looks like we're just going cross-country on gravel.
I think it looks like pavement ahead.
I'm really trying not to get my hopes up, though.
I know.
I think you're right. It is pavement.
Oh my gosh.
Take it slow here.
And it's
Yes!
awesome.
That's a lot better. We are not as gravel adverse as it may seem right at the moment. We just really didn't want to have to be on another 100 kilometers of gravel before replacing. Oh, damn it!
Oh, that was short-lived.
Okay. Well.
Oh, that goes.
Well, worst case scenario, 42 more kilometers of gravel. Then we can hopefully find a nice flat paved surface to replace this tire. Until then, I'll just do my best to take it slow so we don't damage the one that we got on there.
Oh man.
Well, can't say that I'm happy about this situation. How about you?
Not really.
So in the span of 24 hours, we've blown 2 frickin' tires. And this one was our spare, which was
Brand new.
basically brand new. It's not a great tire, but it was brand new. There's pieces of it down there, down the road. So now we get to change this with our new one, at least.
Thank goodness we have a new one.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we're almost done. Look at the black flies. They are crazy. They're all over you. You wouldn't believe this tire either.
Yeah, it's destroyed.
Like it's just destroyed.
We actually checked our tires before we left. We replaced our 2 rear ones with, they weren't 100% brand new, but they were in really good shape. Guess there's a lesson learned. We should have probably put brand new tires all around.
Yeah.
But we've got a brand new one that we just bought today now here, once we finish tightening it up. And I think we're probably gonna have to, instead of waiting till the next Canadian Tire to get the other tire put on for free, I think we'll have to just stop at whatever garage has time to do it and put it on the other rim, because right now we, once again, don't have an actual spare. So we'll have to get it on as soon as possible. But ironically, there's only about, I think about 10 kilometers left of the gravel before we hit pavement, and this wouldn't have been an issue. So anyway, at least we did have the spare right now.
Thank goodness.
Glad we did that. So we just made it to the 113 and it is pavement. We were 4.6 kilometers from the pavement whenever our tire blew. So that's a little maddening. Well, we're back on the road now. Now we just have to try and find a garage that can help us put the tire on our other rim so that we've got a spare again. And then we'll have 2 brand new tires in the back and a spare, and we'll hopefully be good to go. Today has not gone as well as I had hoped.
No. So here we are making dinner.
Trying to make the best of a bad situation, because unfortunately after blowing our second tire in 24 hours, by the time we got to the next town, all the garages were closed by about 15 minutes.
Just missed them.
Yeah, so we luckily there was a cell phone number on one of the doors. I gave the owner a call, and he said that unfortunately he wouldn't be back until 9 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. But we didn't want to continue any further without a spare tire, especially with the luck we've had the past day and a bit. So we decided we would hang out here tonight. So we are in a campground now, just about 5 minutes from the garage, and we're making tacos.
We're making tacos, and I'm doing laundry. They had a laundry facility, so we're getting caught up on laundry. And look at those yummy tacos.
So far it's not tacos yet, but we got some filling for the tacos coming along.
We do. Where are the taco shells? Oh, good.
Taco shells!
Okay, perfect. Taco shells. The night is saved. And we are having maybe a sip or 2 of wine.
Sip or 2 of wine.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Perfect. You know, in situations like this, I mean, when you go on a road trip, we tend to post things that are always happy and exciting and all that. But you know what? Things go wrong, and you have to go with the flow. You gotta be happy no matter where you are, because everything always works out. That's our motto anyways. You know, you go with the flow and you fix it as you go. So, cook my dinner.
All right, go change our laundry.
Yeah, okay. So sometimes we still want food that we would normally have, that we would have in our oven. And of course, you know we don't have an oven in here. So we've figured out a way to cook our taco shells without an oven. So what we've done is we spread out our taco shells like we normally do. And then we just kind of wrap them in foil. Kind of the way I would wrap my potatoes if I was doing potatoes on the barbecue. Just like that. Then we take our taco shells over to our stove. This is actually our strainer. It's metal, so that's why this works. We light our stove. We put our strainer over top, carefully. Specifically like that. But you have to be really careful because they burn really quick. We might want to turn the heat down just a little. You may have to move it back and forth a little bit, just to make sure that each of the tacos kind of gets a little bit of heat. And then once you've done that back and forth a little bit, we take the tacos and we flip them over and do that same thing on the other side, moving them a little bit back and forth, and then they'll be ready to eat without an oven. Alright, so it looks like they're done. We've turned the burner off, and let's go back and give her a check. There you go. Let's eat.
Okay.
Awesome.
It smells good. So now dinner's ready. We got a show on, and we're gonna eat. Not too bad, eh?
Not too bad.